Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and we're going to talk about the match last night. We're going to talk about Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. Now in this match, there've been a lot of mixed feelings, because on the one hand, some fans are saying this wasn't good enough. It was boring, it was dull, comparing it to PSG versus Bayern, while on other fans saying that comparing to how we've been playing, brilliant try there from Martin Ødegaard, compare us for the entire match. Well, for the entire time he has been playing. So I don't think that's personally, I don't think that's good enough. So he tried. I'm not gonna stay here and say he didn't try to do things. He didn't try to navigate. He tried, but Martin Ødegaard trying is just not cutting it right now. It's just not good enough. When you compare it to Eze, when Eze came on, it's a different Arsenal, attacking with speed, with pace, with power, with drive, with tenacity. But Martin Ødegaard is just slow, sad to say. Look at this. This is a good cross. I would say you could have done better, man. You could have chopped, do a skill, and then go back on your left and bury that. You're attacking mid, mate, at the world-class level. You shouldn't be. But Ødegaard, as I said, the way you see him reacting, there's something brewing at the club. There's something brewing behind the scenes that we're not privy to. Another pass, they're unlucky. I love that. It didn't come off, but I love the fact that he was trying. These are the things that I'm saying, but I only see him done 2 or 3 times. I love Madueke doing this. Madueke needs to do this more. Sometimes he's been pegged in on the wing and he shuffles. He doesn't know what to do and he over tries sometimes and loses the ball. But sometimes driving another shot. I haven't seen Madueke done that too much of late. The last time he done it in Champions League, he got a top big goals. This was a brilliant link-up play by Ødegaard and Simeone, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Martin Ødegaard for me, he needs to do a lot more. Now, Zubimendi had a good match as well. I'm not going to lie. Zubimendi played well. I'm not saying that he's my favorite player in the Arsenal team. By no way is he my favorite. But to control a game is good when we need control in the game. Him and Declan Rice are sitting. And as you can see, he's playing more advanced than Declan Rice. Declan Rice playing the 6. Basically, Declan Rice is our official number 6 now. And Zubimendi, for me, he's not good enough to be that 8 that we need, but he's good enough to be a player that can help us to control the game. Now, this nice little play there to get out of trouble. Brilliant awareness there by Zubimendi, passing it to Martin Ødegaard. But yeah, and these little passes, I love to see Zubimendi do, because it's better than going backwards. That's what I've been saying all season. I hate these players going backwards. Look at Zubimendi again, finding the ball, turning. At least he went sideways. Zubimendi compared to Vitina. I love the look of Zubimendi compared to Neves, because these players are more technical. But with Zubimendi, as I said, he's got control. And that's something that we need at times in certain games. But we need another number 8, I believe, with more panache, if you would like, with more flair, with more trickery. I need another number 8. And he's good in tight areas. He's very good in tight areas. It's not that silky. It's not that much silky, but even though he's still able to get the ball off. Sometimes I see him get caught on the ball and it annoys me, because I know we can do better than that. So in tight areas, I don't mind. Look at this. Eze love a bit of tight area. And Eze, I see him and Eze linking up good in the midfield. I love that. I love how him and Eze link up in the midfield. So this is what I'm saying. If Eze plays instead of Ødegaard, the team looks much more different, even with Zubimendi there. But can you imagine Declan Rice, Eze, and another good shot there by Declan Rice, and another attacking mid or another attacking 8 that's comfortable on the ball. Zubimendi looks like sometimes he looks awkward on the ball in the attacking side of the game, but he's better in attacking than he's in the defensive side of midfield. So I would still have him up there. And another thing, when Mascara come on, I love the position that Mascara picks up. Look at this. Look at the position Mascara is in right now. I don't see Benjamin White doing this. And these are the things I'm saying, that Benjamin White is not as good as he used to be, man. For me, Benjamin White is fall off the pace drastically. Look at where Mascara is right now as a right back. He's looking to pounce. He's looking to get onto something. And you see Bukayo Saka is completely free on that side. And I love that. I love the way Mascara plays, man. He plays so... The ball didn't even come to him, but he's around there. He's pulling back. Look, once again, look where Mascara is. Benjamin White is not there. He's always somewhere else. So I love the way Mascara is confident. He's very confident in the attacking phases of the play. And he's not that technical. So I never know why he's so confident. Probably because he's Spanish. And you know, Spanish players love a bit of juggling and they love a bit of attacking play. Once again, look where Mascara is. Look where Mascara is. Look where Saka is. Saka is the one that's hugging the byline. And Mascara is the one that's playing. Right now he's playing attacking mid or striker. He's playing striker. Look at Mascara. Look where he is right now. I love it. And then look. In this is the reason why he actually had a shot on target, is because he was occupying space like that. And Declan Rice, as what I said, being the number 6, brilliant block there. Being the number 6 now, I see him as the official number 6 now. This is the position that Declan Rice should say. I understand that Mikel Arteta try things. He tried to do something with Declan Rice, but it didn't pay out. And as I said, I love the way he fits in the centre back right there, and allow Gabriel to split and Saliba to split, allow Nketiah to attack, and allow Benjamin White to attack. I love the way he was playing in this match. And look at that. Nice forward passes. Cut a 2-player there. I love Declan Rice when he sits, man. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see him venture forward and have some crack at goal, because he can shoot, he can score a goal from outside the box. But I want to see him in that position now. Where he is right now, he occupies. Most of the time when he's attacking, he's going to attack on the right-hand side. Because in the 2, when him and Zubamendi playing the 2, Zubamendi's on the left and he's on the right. So Zubamendi's basically playing the left 8 and he's playing the right defensive mid. So he's going to be attacking more, helping on the right-hand side. And Zubamendi is more going to be on the left-hand side. Yeah, man. So look at this now. Nketiah as well. I love the way Nketiah was playing. Nketiah picked up certain position. Brilliant splitting pass there. That's Nketiah on the ball now. So Nketiah is starting to learn the attacking side of the game. Starting to pick up some brilliant position that I normally see Calafiori picks up. Calafiori normally picks up certain position I see Nketiah picking up. And I can only give this guy credit. I can only give this guy huge credit, because I've been saying that defensively, solid. Attacking, poor. But I'm seeing that he's been trying to pick up certain position. He's been trying to work in certain areas, and he's improving. He's getting better. I see him bombing down the byline against Newcastle, and even against Atletico Madrid. He wasn't attacking as much, but he was inverting a lot, and that's what I love to see. If your main game plan don't work, which is for him to attack down the wing, then try to change things up, and he did. He did change things up indeed. Madueke drifted inside again, and I love that. I would love to see Martinelli. See where Martinelli is right now. Martinelli is on the inside. I would love to see Martinelli pick the ball up on the wing, on the byline, and cut inside and have a little whipping. The same thing he done with Kai, and Kai scored that goal. I think it was against Sporting Lisbon. Same in the Champions League. I want to see Martinelli do that a lot more. Brilliant block there by Declan Rice, putting his body on the line. Declan Rice, they over dribbled, and Declan Rice, they getting the mopping up basically that mistake. Nice little chip pass there so when Gabriel J came on, it was a different team. I've been critical of Gabriel J, saying I don't really rate this guy. He needs to go, which he does need to go. But in this match, I'm not going to lie, when he came on, things changed. I believe that Saka would change things, but Saka didn't do much. Look at this. Saka, it's not the same Saka. Now, I'm not going to go in on him, but it's not the same Saka. Things like that. That control would have never got away from Saka where the defender could have intercepted. Saka's best play, the reason why Saka is so good is because he knows how to get himself between the ball and the man. And if Saka is losing that, I'm sorry, Saka is not the same Saka. He's not going to be as good as he has been. That's his main play. So if his body can't take that demand anymore in terms of player smashing into him, because that's how, if you play like that, you're going to be fouled a lot of times. And if his body can't handle it, if he's getting injured too much, then I think that's going to be a big problem. We're going to have to look into getting another right winger, or potentially if Darman comes good enough and be more consistent, I think Saka is going to have to be dropped, honestly, because I can't afford to see another season of Saka being below par. I can't afford another season to see Ødegaard in the team, even if he's in the team, being below par. Martinelli below par. Trossard, in the first spell of the season, magnificent, but in the second spell, below par. I can't afford to see these things. So William Saliba also done good in the match. William Saliba, for me, is solid. However, a few things. Love it. I love the way he's gaining confidence. I love the way he's playing out from the back, driving out from the back. I love it. So you can't really lose. Gabriel had a good match. Once again, Gabriel will defend with his body on the line. I see Alvarez was frustrated. So many shots he had blocked by Gabriel. Gabriel blocked 3 shots that could have been 3 goals in that match. 3 shots blocking for the team. Always giving it his all for the defense. Raya started to play risky in this match against Newcastle. The way he's been talking, is gassing us up. And I'm thinking, this ain't Simeone. Simeone don't talk about Arsenal. No manager talks about us like this. And I think it's because he's scared. Because we're playing his game and he recognized how good we are playing his game. So I think the way they played, I was shocked. I know we beat them this more about us. We could have got a lot more goals in this match. If Eze started that match, I think that we probably would have won 2-0 or 3-1. I really think so. Eze was the main difference for us today, and he will be the main difference to the end of the season. Ødegaard, I'm sorry. I said that Ødegaard will be one of the main players to watch out for. The video before that match. But after watching Ødegaard needs to stay on the bench, man. He needs. So I understand that Eze, look at this. Look at Eze receiving the ball. You see Ødegaard on the bench, frustrated, looking. Eze received the ball straight away on the front. Brilliant defending there by William Silva. Didn't make the tackle, just watch. It's not like that defender, that Atletico Madrid defender that took down Eze and we didn't get a penalty. And I don't even want to be talking about that, because for me, I was giving Arteta for doing things like this. You see how much Arteta was going under pressure. Arteta was being hammered in the media just a few seasons ago. They were on him. Everything. Why is he celebrating so much? He should stay in his area, technical area. Why is he outside of his technical area? Why is he touching the ball? He shouldn't be touching the ball. And Simeone literally was shouting at the ref. I see him making the VAR sign. The VAR sign saying that this needs to go to VAR. And then straight after it goes to VAR. This referee was heavily influenced by Diego Simeone. He was pressured by the fans. And Simeone should be criticized for that. The same way Arteta was criticized. The thing is, I was defending Mikel Arteta the same way because I've seen Pep done it. I've seen Jurgen Klopp done it. But they're cussing Arteta. And now, after they've been dissing Arteta, after they've been cussing Mikel Arteta, now Simeone done it. And I heard Gerrard saying that, because Gerrard was co-commentator, Gerrard was saying something like, he's part of the game or something down that line. I'm thinking, come on, man, this is bias now. This is bias. So I'm not calling out Gerrard. I'm just saying that I want to see the same energy from the media. And this is an English team. The English media should be defending Arteta right now. The English media should be going hard against Simeone right now, because that's how it is. It's just like international matches. When a team represents a country, just like Arsenal represent England, the fans, I know it's going to be difficult for other teams that support other teams in England to be supporting also. Some, that's not biased wool, but some biased fans, I understand. But the media shouldn't be biased. The media should be defending any English team that's in the Champions League. I expect Spanish team to be doing the same thing. I expect French team to be doing the same thing. I don't expect French team to be criticizing PSG when they're playing against an English team or against an Italian team, criticizing their own team from their country. I understand if it's a local match, but internationally, playing in the Champions League, you should be defending that team. So I don't see the same energy right now in the media. I don't see newspaper coming hard for Simeone like what they done to Mikel Arteta. Why? These media, English media, is biased against Arsenal. The penalty, as I said, is subjective. But the fact that it wasn't a clear and obvious error, and it went to VAR, that's shambles, man. That is shambles. So in the end, I enjoyed that match because we didn't lose and we didn't play poorly. It's just our attacking side of the game needed to improve, and it improved when Eze came on. So I'm hopeful for the second leg that Eze will play. Now, going into the weekend match against Fulham, it's going to be difficult because I don't want to see Eze start. But also, we need Eze, because if Eze gets injured, that's it. I don't think we're going to qualify in the Champions League, because Eze is going to be the game changer. Saka, I don't really care right now, to be honest, if Saka plays or not. I was saying that I wanted Saka to start for him to get some game time under his belt for Fulham. But now, seeing how he came on and played, I don't really care about Saka right now. I just want to make sure Nuno Madueke is okay, because right now it looks like the more threat on that side. On the left-hand side, non-existent. Martinelli looks to be the better option out of him and Trossard. I don't really know. But all I know is in the summer, there's got to be a massive shake-up. We need to get rid of about 5 or 6 first-team players. Replace them straight, like for like, with quality players. Because I'm not having this again on another season where we're struggling. We're struggling. After come this far, we're starting to struggle. And we have the depth. We have the squad depth now. So there's no excuse. It's just the quality in the players have dropped. And the coaching style of Mikel Arteta has made it worse. Anyways, we playing against Fulham on the weekend. Hopefully we can secure a win and continue. Because if we draw or lose, that's it. Premier League done. That's it, Premier League done. But I'm still hopeful. And I want to see a brilliant showing from the boys. I want to see at least a 3-goal difference. We need at least a 3-goal difference. Because I can see City scoring a few in their next match. I can see them scoring a few in their next match. But make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Help me on my journey to 3,000 subs. Catch you next video, guys. Goodbye.